I would usually say I would put my chicken, my ribs, and my whole hog against anybody, anywhere. But man, a brisket is tough. I like to take my hat off to all the brisket people who made it to where it's super juicy every time, and all that kind of good stuff. You know, you probably get hate in these comments, but hey, this is my first brisket that I put on YouTube, and I'm hoping that those of you who are scared to try, just try it. I cook other things great, and every time I've tried a brisket, bold enough to put it on YouTube this time, it needs some work. So if you're out there, you're like, oh man, I'm scared to do this brisket. Oh yeah, it's a task, but on a pellet grill, anything's possible if you follow all the great people like Chud and those type of guys. Hey. What's up, folks? Happy Monday. Derek from Vic's world famous Chicken in the Cooler coming at you with a beef brisket blowout. I went to HEB, saw this already super trimmed beef brisket, $59.78. It's already trimmed. If you don't have much time, you can just go ahead and grab one of these. And if you need to trim a little bit off, you can, but it's a lot easier. It's not prime, but I'm gonna make you show that if it's prime or not, it's still gonna be a great brisket. I'm gonna cook this at about 190 degrees for 12 hours. Then I'm gonna take a peek at it, see what it's looking at, see how the bark is rendered on it. Then, depending on how the brisket looks, I'm gonna wrap it in some butcher paper, still at 190 degrees, wrap it up, and I'm gonna let it ride again until it tells me it's done. Maybe another, 6 hours, 12 hours, wherever it tells me it's done. Whenever it hits the right temperature, whenever to feel soft, juicy, gooey, then I know it is ready. So it's already trimmed. But the first thing we have to do in the cooler, you know it, gotta wash that meat. Gotta wash your meat, folks. Of course, I'm not using a binder. A little salt, a little pepper, a little Fiesta seasoning salt. That's what I like to use. Of course, you use what you can, use what you got, use what you want, Put some hot water on there, put some grits on there. However you want to get your brisket down, that's what you do. Let's wash that meat. As you can see, whoever trimmed this brisket did a really good job. I could probably hit a little bit more. I could probably take this out here. A little fat right there. I probably want to keep that. He's got most of the fat off this top side tip. Yeah, just a little bit of fat back here. No, I think that's good. I'm gonna leave it right there. Gonna pat it dry a little bit. And then I'm gonna start with pepper first. And I'm gonna cook this fat side down. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Fat side down, are you crazy? Nah, at 190 degrees, gonna get super great bark, super slow, super smoky, and it's gonna look, I can't wait to get there. So let's start with a little pepper. And then before I put it on the Traeger, I'm gonna season it up here. I'm gonna let it sit here 30 minutes to an hour. Let some of that seasoning soak in this heavy piece of meat. Just a little pepper. I'm not a heavy pepper guy. I don't like the briskets that are super smoky and all you taste is pepper. And I know that's some of the Texas way, but not everybody does it like that. So that is a little table ground black pepper, a little bit better than ground pepper, just table grind. It's a little bit chunkier. And then I like to use the kosher salt. It's a little bit bigger. My cameraman's not here today, so I'm doing everything by myself. So hopefully it comes out pretty good. And then to give that golden color, that dark smoky brown, I'm going to hit it with this seasoning salt right here. Like I said, use what you want. Season it how you want. So I'm from North Carolina. When I grew up, we ain't never seen a brisket. I didn't see a brisket till I came to Texas. Never had brisket till I came to Texas. I just went home last week. There's still no restaurants in my hometown cooking brisket. You may get a food truck that may cook brisket, but other than that, that is it. All right, got that side. Turn it over to the fat side. And that's just the thing, you know, North Carolina is a big pork and chicken. We do pork and chicken, and I'm pretty sure sooner or later brisket will come out there, and then we'll perfect the brisket also. But I mean, this is a dirty South, Texas, Midwest, whatever you want type of meat, you know. Like I said, we're pork, ribs, chicken, sausage, you know, those type of things. But eventually the brisket will get out there, and I'm pretty sure somebody will open a restaurant and put some in there. But as of right now, North Carolina doesn't have any. So now that I'm in Texas, I'm going to do as Texas does. I'm going to try to perfect this brisket, so when I go home, I can take it home, and not only would I have whole hog perfected and pork ribs perfected and leg quarters chicken perfected, then I will have the brisket perfected, and then there's nothing stopping you. Then you can give anybody whatever they want when it comes to catering. All right, there she is, folks. No binder. Just brisket, seasoned, ready for the pit. Like I said, 190 degrees. I'm gonna let it roll 12 hours. I'm gonna check on it again. I might not even check it at all. I'm not gonna spray it. You know, that's the good thing about having a pellet grill. You set it and forget it. Call it cheating. I call it, I don't have enough time during the week to use charcoal. I don't use wood because I said where I'm from, my dad never used wood. I never use wood, just charcoal. You don't have time all the time to do those type of things. So hit 190 on the Traeger, let it do what it do. It gets the temperature, and then you watch it on your watch or you watch it on your cell phone. And then after 12 hours, you go and check it. So it's seasoned. Gonna let it sit here for an hour. Then we'll come back and we'll throw it on the Traeger. See you in a minute. As we're waiting on the Traeger to heat up and the brisket to continue for the seasoning to soak in there, to get in there, I'm using two type of pellets. Excuse me. I'm using their signature mixed with the hardwood to give it, you know, the best of both worlds. To give it the best of both worlds of the signature and the hardwood. It should make that brisket pop, should make that bark great, that smoke flavor with different types of wood blending in. It's a try, you know. Everybody can't do it the same way. I've got to try different things to keep it fresh for you, to keep it fresh for me, and so the flavors can bust in your mouth. Let's keep it going. 4 o'clock in the morning. Let's get that brisket off and wrap it. It's 12 hours strong. Let that brisket get a little bit more smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and get that brisket off. My brisket and my Traeger doesn't have the extra smoke. Extra smoke function. Seasonings. Let's wrap that baby up.
Sit. Good girl, Evie. Good boy, Titan.
Okay, folks. It has been resting for about an hour. And we're going to cut this bad boy, see how juicy it is, and see if I did a good job with North Carolina style here in Texas. Oh man, that thing going through there like butter. Okay, let's check it out. Still juicy. Ooh, both sides still juicy. I've been watching people. I'm not sure how to really cut this rascal, but let's see what happens. You turn it around, cut this. Ooh, butter. butter right there. It's just like butter. It's a very small smoke ring, but you can see the smoke ring. Very small. I don't know if I can see that. Butter. 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 Ooh. Oh. Man. That flavor is crazy. Smoky. Salty, peppery. And like I said, I've been watching videos on how to cut it, but I'm not sure if I'm cutting it right, but here it goes. It's juicy. Y'all put it in the comments if I'm cutting it right. Test. Guess it could have cooked a little bit longer. It's still flimsy. Still looking pretty good to me. Let's get a couple more pieces. Remember, if I'm cutting this wrong, you guys let me know in the comments. Hey bro, you definitely cut that wrong. Still a little flexy. It's a little bit drier than I want it to be. Still juicy though. Fatty. But this piece right here, these little burn ends, I'm guessing you guys call it. Maybe I'm supposed to go to this side and cut? Like I said, I don't know. You guys have to let me know. Oh, that's a little bit tougher than I like right there. That piece cooked too long. You gotta have your good with your bad. So it was about a quarter of an inch. Still super juicy. See if we can pass the pool test. Yeah. Cooked on the Traeger is a little bit more. That piece is not as tender as I would like it to be. Still a good bite. Still a good salty flavor. Still on the money. Like butter. These little ends though. Let me see if I can get one more approval. One more approval. The super critics right here. Wibby. Wibby, right here. Sit. Try to sit. Sit. You ready? Come on. Oh yeah, he likes it. Come on, Wibby. Wibby, come over here. Over here. Oh yeah. Chomped it up. Well, folks, there you have it. It's probably about my best briskets I've done. Like I said, I am a pork chicken guy, ribs, and trying to learn brisket. This brisket is tender. This brisket has some spots where it probably could have, rendered a little bit more fat. Still juicy, and some spots not as tender. I always like it, like on the inside over there, on the back side. But all in all, great brisket. The two pups loved it. I love it. Vic's world famous chicken in the cooler. First brisket on this page. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.